maisha sukuma, suku maisha sukuma.
A lovely welcome back to our viewers. You're still watching your show, which is Funky Friday, on your #1 TV of choice, which is Movie TV. So you can just get interactive by simply leaving your comment on our Movie TV page, which is Ask Movie TV, or just directly calling the number that's scrolling on your screen. We'll be able to read out your comments, and we'll be able to answer your questions if at all you're having any, and we'll be able to pick up your calls as well. So as usual, you always know that we have interesting and educative topics to talk about. So today I'm talking about nurturing a girl child. I mean, we're discussing the topic nurturing a girl child. We always have someone who at least usher us into knowing our topic that we are discussing very well. So in case you're having any questions, you can tell your neighbors to confirm. You can just leave your opinions, your questions, and just get interactive. Let's make it Funky Friday indeed. So welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so you can just be able to introduce yourself to the viewers.
I am Alex Sibanda.
Okay.
Yes, aka B.O.P.
AKA B.O.P.
Yes, brother of peace.
Oh, that's great. That's nice.
Yes. I think, yes, and I also run an organization called We Care, where we get to deal with youth.
All right.
Yes, young ones, maybe people that have got talents, passion, and people that want maybe to, we nurture them on how to go about with their talents.
Okay, so there you have it, our viewers. He has an organization named We Care. So perhaps you're having any talents that you want to showcase, you can just contact him. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to leave his contact lines by the end of the show. So, what do you do exactly?
Okay, what I do, I would say it's just, apart from the music and the other thing, I think self-employed, something like that.
Self-employed?
Yeah, I'm not working for anyone, but I just work for myself. And in times where I'm not busy, I'm also into video making. I'm a movie maker. Okay. I shoot music video, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just something like self-employed. Yes.
So last time we were talking about soul trading, partnership. So you said you're self-employed.
Yes.
So that means you're doing a business by yourself. So
yes,
how is it working alone?
Wow. I would say it's, the starting of anything is always hard.
Yes.
So I would tell you to say, whatever I'm doing right now, and many people, when you are starting something, people will not believe in your vision. You see, because the vision is only respected by the person who is seeing it.
Exactly.
So right now, I wouldn't despise it. But there's a say to say, do not despise humble beginnings.
Exactly.
So I would say it's okay, it's fair. By the grace of God, it's going all good.
So looking at our today's topic, which is nurturing a girl child, what do you think about the topic? Before we go in details.
Before we go in details, yeah.
Yes.
I think this is one of the interesting topic. To be honest with you, is something that the society needs to hear and to discuss about. Because these are things maybe we hear child violations, we hear things like abuse, and they all come from this same topic if you are not talking about these same issues. This is where everything like comes from.
Okay, so there you have it, our viewers. Today we'll be discussing the topic, nurturing a girl child. I'm pretty sure boys out there are saying, no, you're one-sided. You always concentrate about a girl child. So next Friday, I promise our viewers to say next Friday, we are going to talk about nurturing a boy child. So before we go any further, let's get on a short musical break. Don't move.
Halo, na mwana itire mpweyo nankane nomulembwe pitire nimbona kulesa kana nkane kuna lalete ana manenko license ulipe license tena sabantu yosa shusha wakamba chani tine pilot wakuti ndana kuna mandi pilot iwe pilot ama inza ndeke not pass serukani get out the pass enda kwa tena sabantu yotenda kwa serukani alo serukani
abo madega no tsembe
Kena chanda uko kaduri kira dundu mutasre areti shemuli leti sinde ufaka leti I want to dance with you
man don't dance momuna savina babakazi narakupera shakushak mumajazi oh baby you wanna dance
I want to dance with you let's go kupa penjili yako yoyebele dance to la pesa mutebele chaka nikote umpeko chebele I want to dance with you
the chase madabu dabu atingako blow lomba ko tuchane no kutacha mo atire for pesa na ine oh
I want to dance with you andwe anese chase chibebe ukusende subsana dede umutende shpara machinde I want to dance with you
apeskuru to afiro but mi dance to my lecture baba pasika simu face endesa no muri red mupunda fat yes sir
I want to dance with you chebele era komuni are you there Kowaya bena me bonarea hey mena sana tea I want to dance with you
for the sake of minengene na tunenge panengene chala wa mana sana ngate mukabene oh my god wow kanjide mene
I want to dance with you Yotere ndi kutalo tumakalala tureti abakitana bakashikana bwati kanjiri kuturo ntiri mukaliati I want to dance with you
ine kudzina date shana dance ka vandam shana dance na mulyana sandam ina boss red kansh not pam pam
I want to dance with you echindende ule sende ule naikuamo kalende ule ati mwiyaka tuisanta ule I want to dance with you
mona ninkwata dayo then ninkwata fwedede ni danzo shingisa ne ini dedede kompetita ni twekina denkede
I want to dance with you Asani mwalanda kwetsungu champita Kaba pesa boisala champita Muteme kuno sisile mukwakita I want to dance with you
bana Johnny bana kafura na mwebo bana kapya niwe mi danzo shangalande kapa mirange irane imwa papa
I want to dance with you
You already know what it is, right? Mazonde.
Bana taka bobo na bana
Vashpinto
Bana emuke
bana LJ Vashivwa bana bad boy
Bana tobitis I
kakongo
want to dance with you Bana mumutis
bana chazraz
Bana keste
na bana mas
I want to dance
bana
with you
mupoti mupoti
Furi Gaza
bana certified dasra
Bana msunga
bana buga time
with you Bana shimwana Bana sokso I want to dance
bana
with you
jerayo
Bana donkey Bana no fun
bana JY na bana tomba bana mubanga couch
Bana chelele Bana spike the wax
bana pau powder mine bana sedeman bana junior Rwanda
Bana post freak
bana Zuchi
Bana king Deza
bana Salex na bana Catsman
Bana command one dance with you
bana Kopara Benson
Okay, so a lovely welcome back to our viewers. You're still watching your favorite show, which is Funky Friday on your #1 TV of choice, Movie TV. So we have a great and educative topic today that we are discussing, which is nurturing a girl child. So I'm here with my guest that is going to be helping me discuss this same topic. So what do you think are the major things that we must put into consideration when nurturing a girl child?
Okay. I think when nurturing a girl child, the first thing that we must consider is also to respect their free will. You know what I mean to respect their free will? It's like, you see, being a child, there are certain things that you get to learn outside there, which you think and you feel like they are important. And you as a child, you as a parent, when you're nurturing that child, you don't have just to tell the person to say stop. You need to explain. And after explaining, you go like into details to say, yeah, no, like maybe you say, yeah, relationships are bad. Why? Because of ABCD. But you know, our parents, they don't do that. What they do, they just tell you stop. You don't go into details. And also, like the first thing that which I said to say respect their free will is that you know, each one of us has got a free will, which even God Himself cannot maybe overlook.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you need to understand them. And certain times, you know, other parents, what they do, maybe when a child wants to play with fire, they'll even maybe give them a time to go and touch that fire, you see. And then when they get burnt, they'll know, oh, this is fire, this is what happens. So I think free will and like getting into details, like when you are explaining, is also imperative when you are nurturing and maybe raising a girl child.
Okay.
Yes.
So there you have it, our viewers. We're still discussing the topic, which is nurturing a girl child. But I think some people are lost. So nurturing simply means not only giving a child shelter, food, and some other material things, but it involves you being emotionally attached to your child and controlling your child emotionally. Your girl child specifically. I've promised my viewers to say next week I'm going to be discussing the topic, which is nurturing a boy child as well. I want to cater for both sides. So you can just leave your comment, which is on our Movie TV page, which is Ask Movie TV, or just directly call the number that's scrolling on your screen. We'll be able to read out your comments, or just send direct SMSs to Alami Belengela Paso.
Yeah.
So what do you think are the major reasons parents don't really nurture their girl children in a normal or maybe essential way?
Essential way. You see, this is a very interesting topic. You know, most of the parents, I think, maybe let me tackle the issue of sex and relationship, especially for a girl child. You know, many of our parents, they think like it's a taboo. You know, it's a taboo. This is the reason why little children, they are always like free with their parents.
Exactly.
Because they say, yeah, maybe Wambuya was in this way or the other. But you, as a mother, you don't want to talk about those things. Exactly. Like, yes. Exactly. Because one of my friends, I will not mention the name, he told me, saying, yeah, growing up, what the parents used to do, they used to tell him, when he was just 8 years, to say, my son, I know one of these days, so they introduced like, show him condoms. They say, you need to be using this. And that has really helped him, even up to now. You see? What do I mean? It was because of the knowledge that he was given. Because whether you run away from this thing, is that your child is going to learn about those things in one way or the other. Exactly. Either at school or maybe with the friends. You might not know. So I think one of the things that makes people like not to nurture their children is maybe the taboo stuff. They are not open. They are not free. The parents are not free to discuss about those things. You see, because there is this topic, I don't know, sex education, that has been introduced to some of the schools. And some people are condemning it. Exactly. Say, why are you teaching our children? But we are forgetting that there is internet, and there are a lot of things that are corrupting these children without us knowingly. So it's high time that we open up to our children, and then we show them. Once we tell them about that, and then we also tell them about the dangers. Okay. Because one thing that I always teach the people that at Wiki, I always tell them to say, there is a part that the internet will give you, the part of life, but there is the other one which is hidden. You find nudes there when you go on the internet, But it's in a rare occasion where you find maybe they post someone who is sick of HIV, syphilis, you know, the outcomes of those things. So it's high time that the parents begins to forget about your manager and so on. About this, you need to tell her the truth, get into details, tell her how it goes, and then I think that will really help, and it can even reduce the number of early pregnancies and, you know, the likes.
That's very nice. So in church you're saying parents should always talk to their children about what they might face in future and what they are about to face.
Yes.
Exactly. So there are some subtopics or maybe some lines that I have that we are willing to explain to our viewers. Okay. So you can just display one of the statements that we can explain to our viewers right there. Okay, and the other thing, I think helping a child in pursuing what they want.
Okay.
Specifically, we're talking about a girl child.
Yes.
So I think we must be helping them, encouraging them concerning the activities that they do best. Okay.
Which is good.
We can have it back, please. Okay, so I mean, like helping them, many other times that you find to say parents are not really in support of what their children do best. Yeah, exactly. So you find to say many parents will be like, no, since you're a girl child, we have to give you a path to which you ought to walk in. I think that's not really the big deal, because we all have our lives, and indeed the duty of our parents is to lead us, to nurture us in a nice way, or maybe in a compatible way, but then they should also give us opportunities to choose what we do best. Exactly. Because taking a look in nursing hospitals, or nursing colleges, nursing hospitals, you'll find out to say, maybe mukazi banesi banapatikiza chabe to say, no, I'm learning Nyanja, I'm a Bemba, so I'm trying to influence in Nyanja, yes. But I'm patikiza chabe to say, no, you're going to do nursing.
Okay.
As a result, you
are right
about that. Simply because that wasn't their passion.
Yeah.
That they are not good at the same nursing stuff. So take for instance, she was meant to be a police officer. The Orom soldier, nursing. That's a very bad bomb. So at least to our parents, you should give opportunity to your children to do what they do best, and you should also help them do what they do best.
Wow.
Exactly. So do you have any addition or?
You see, what you are trying to explain, madam, is you are taking me back to where I said the free will.
Exactly.
You see, to say we shouldn't overlook about the free will, because everyone has got decisions. Like what you've said. This is the reason why maybe when you go in other hospitals, because it wasn't their passion. Maybe it's their parents, they want to carry on with the legacy.
Exactly.
To say, my son was, my great-great-father was a doctor, so you have to be like that. Same applies even in ministry. Like maybe my father is a pastor, is a man of God. And then you're trying to force your child to be a man of God.
Exactly.
No, leave him, let him do what he thinks he's doing. Maybe he could be a soldier.
Yes.
So I think on that, parents should really work on it to allow.
So there you have it, our viewers. You can get interactive by leaving your comment on our page, which is Ask Movie TV page, or just directly ringing the number that's scrolling on your screen. We'll be able to pick your call up, and we'll be able to read out your messages, your questions, your opinions. You are free to put your opinions, what you think about our today's topic, and your additions. Who knows, maybe someone might benefit from your opinion or maybe your question. Yeah, so the other thing is, let her have a voice in making decisions. Yeah. So what do you think about that?
Okay. So what I think about that, I think, you see, it's a two-way thing. Because making decisions is a difficult thing, and it comes with consequences. So letting her to make her own decision, I think, is allowing her. Once you allow, don't neglect the child. Because like I said, as a child, you get to do anything that you see around. This is the reason why you see children that grow up maybe mumaba, they love singing nyimbo zoipaipa zijai. So you as a parent, you have to give her the chance to make the decision as a girl child, but be with her. What do I mean? Osamlekerera kazimkonga chabe mshemushe. Mshemushe, what I mean is that as she has made that decision, keep on reminding her about what is good and what is wrong. Because mukaonot maybe apanga total, maybe she's trying to maybe, you know, not to listen to whatever thing that you are telling her. You need to do what? To let her taste the fire at some point.
Yes.
Yeah, let her touch the fire. And then when she sees the ukuni muliro, she will run back. Like me growing up, I really thank my mother. My mother, she was the type of a person, I remember in at school, maybe when I didn't do well, she would come and shout at me. Hey, you are wrong, you are this and that. Exactly. She will encourage me. She will say, next time you'll do better. And then just those words, they encouraged me to even do better. Exactly. The next time I would even maybe get a number 1. You see? So when allow a child certain times. Okay. Allow a child to make a decision.
Okay, so my addition is that let her have a voice in decision making. Remember to say that girl child is going to grow up, who at a certain point have of her own family. Let me say her own, because she's no longer an infant. So at least let that child have a voice in decision making. So it's not always that you have to make decisions for your child. Like for instance, in schools, universities, colleges, there we have to make different types of decisions. So let's take, for instance, you didn't teach your child, or you didn't give your child a chance to have voice in decision making. She'll have difficulties. She won't be able to interact with different kinds of people, and she won't be able to interact with different kinds of environment as well. Yeah. So there's another line which is saying, let her have encourage her to solve issues on her own rather than fixing things for her. What can be your explanation on that?
That one, it depends on the same girl child. Okay. If maybe she wants to do it on her own to solve, like, you have to give her a chance. But there are certain times maybe she needs help. You know, the duty of a parent is not maybe to get upset when you because certain times we involve emotions. Say no, as a parent, Stephen emotion when you are nurturing a girl child. So it's to leave her. You know, like, I've never been a mother before, but I've seen my sisters and certain parents how maybe mwanangata dampira like walking. Certain times they leave the child like for some seconds to walk like 2, 3, 4 steps before he falls. And then they go and grab him. Exactly. Do you know why they do that? They are training the child to be dependent. Because to be independent. One of the things that most of the parents do is that you want to solve everything for your child. You want to make decisions, and then what you are doing is like, now you are ignoring the first thing which I said, the free will. And then, you know, we don't know what tomorrow holds. Maybe tomorrow you might not be there for the child. Now, if maybe you're not letting your child to make her own decision, the question that you should ask yourself, when you are gone, how is that person going to survive? Exactly. It will be difficult. Okay. So it's very much important at times to let them make their own decisions. Okay,
so marrying our first point with the second point that I raised, to say, one, you should let her make her own decisions, and then secondly, you should at least let her solve her own issues, like solving the things she gets into. It's not always our parents, it's not always that you have to help a child to say, so let her solve her own problems. Let her know, let her have that mind that is going to be wide to say, what am I going to do here? It's not always, I keep repeating this, it's not always that our parents are going to follow us. Community and I'm trying to be fluent in that, sorry. Like that. In case you face any difficulty, your parents will be there to solve for you. Those are the women that are having difficulties in living by themselves when they grow up. So to our parents, you should at least give us a chance to solve our own issues. Like other parents think they are maybe mistreating their children. In each and every petty situations, you always help your girl child. That's not the way to go. At least that girl child will grow and turn into a woman. She won't be able to solve the issues that will be running into her family, or maybe she won't be able to make suitable decisions that will make her live her life the way she is supposed to live. So there's another statement which is saying, get the girls to work together.
Get the girls to work together.
Exactly. So what do you have to say about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's very much important. It's very much important to allow your child to go and, learn some other things. You said you are struggling with Nyanja. I'm also struggling with Bemba. But there is a Bemba proverb. I don't know something. So when you're just like keeping your child to yourself, she'll have problems. Let her explore. Let her learn certain things. Okay. Like me growing up, I can't lie. If you have noticed, there are certain people, there are certain children that behave childish. Because childishness, growing up and growing up, getting old and growing up, they're two different things. So what I mean is that childishness is in the mind. Someone can be 45, but they are still childish. And someone can be 11, but they are grown up. Why? Because of how maybe they're exposed. Because the knowledge that you acquire, it will make you to grow. Because I will raise this statement, which will sound so confusing. Each person is childish in one way or the other. What do I mean? You are childish in a thing that you do not know. You see, because childish comes with lacking of knowledge. That's where childishness comes from.
Exactly.
So my point is that, you get to learn. You get to know things by going out. Okay. Because most of the things that I know right now, I did not learn them from mom or dad. But just because of maybe the things that I do, you go out or you see your friend is doing this, what, and then when you say girl child, you get to learn a lot of things. Because growing up, I had encountered many issues that I myself, no one ever taught me. Like you see, I'll give an example, you encounter maybe syphilis. And then you have no friend who explained to you to say, syphilis is my so. But if you've got friends, you talk about those things. I wonder why people always consider these things and hide them, Kurima girl child. You see, because issue of masturbation, pornography, people are dying in the silence. Because no one would come out in an open to say, I masturbate. Exactly. Everyone will look at him and say he's a devil. But these are things that people do in secret. So as a girl child, leave them to my groups too, just so that they can get to discuss about it. Certain thing that will really even help them. Exactly. Yeah.
So just an addition on, let a girl be found with fellow girls, or maybe let someone be exposed. So for if you let your girl be exposed, at least you'll be able to interact with different kinds of people. She'll be able to know how to handle different types of situations, as well as handling different types of people. I'll give an example of myself. I'm in university, and back in the days when I was growing up, Mom always gave me those opportunities and those chances of me to interact with other people. So as a result, I know how to deal with my friends. I know how to deal with peer pressure. I know how to deal with my roommates. Because you find to say a person is always complaining about the roommate. No, in a roommate, therefore she doesn't know different types of behaviors. So if you're letting a girl child play with other people, at least the same girl child will be able to learn how to interact with different kinds of situations. I'm telling you, but if you're minding your own business and you know to say so you're not learning about the same person for the first time, that won't give you worries, it won't give you disturbances. There you have it, our parents. You should let your girl children be found with other girls in order to learn how to interact and adapt to different kinds of people behaviors. So you're still with us, and we are still discussing this sweet topic, which is nurturing a girl child. As I keep on saying, you can just get interact interactive by calling the number that's scrolling on your screen, or just leaving your comment on our Movie TV page, which is Ask Movie TV, and I'll be able to read your comments and at least to be able to share our opinions concerning your questions, and then we'll be able to share your additions as well. So as we take a musical break, don't move, stay tuned, tell your neighbor to come and join you. Don't move.
Look at they are nice handbags. I'm going to take this one. 1,000 big. Yes.
It's cheap, huh?
Yes, everyone.
Yeah, they use nice.
Very nice.
Hey, Olivo. Someone did not on the phone. Hey, sweetheart.
I don't see you. This is my fiancé. Yeah, it's my fiancé.
Boyfriend, I know you.
What are you trying to say? Yes, the man is not of mine. What are you saying? What are you saying?
Okay.
No.
Give me 1 minute. That's a minute. That's a minute.
What are you trying to say?
Come first.
No. No.
Well, that's him first.
I'm going to deal with
Hey.
Rap so fair the pan.
Kabumba.
No that shot.
La voce futa kungena mo. Kama pataka ni kando we ufuna za kufuna we sukonda kukonda iwe izingani za kumutima. Sunga kule manga pima. Mutima nga unakuleshi. Wale za kuseka suma seka. Oh my gosh, I am so sekutina. Oh my God, Yaminisaka kwa the winner. I tell you, say love no balance. Yeah, me say love no balance. Yeah, me say love no balance. Unga fe kona annoyance. I tell you, say love no balance. Bachi kondi no balance. Yeah, me say love no balance. Unga fe kona annoyance.
Nafuja bako complicated. Vipena pala wa monolizated. That's why Jakuba san excited. Linangwe kanshali pa wanted. Taibalanza kaituje mwa watu pata. Nokutaluka bafaisho kutuikata. Chisendo pateni we kutuikata. Village tikata pano for twinga chita. Upingira monikale wangu simple. Palasku wakumba na unisingo. Jadi kaba flani kosa ko just to let go. Kukonkele shomuti makuli la so.
Kama pataka ni kando we ufuna za kufuna we sukonda kukonda iwe izingani za kumutima. Sunga kule manga pima. Mutima nga unakuleshi. Wale za kuseka suma seka. Oh my gosh, I am so sekutina. Oh my God, Yaminisaka kwa the winner. I tell you, say love no balance. Yeah, me say love no balance. Yeah, me say love no balance. Unga fe kona annoyance. I tell you, say love no balance. Bachi kondi no balance. Yeah, me say love no balance. Unga fe kona annoyance. Ati kama wizi mwadula iwe. Nangani chani wadula iwe. Masakila na menso iwe na tivo ini mangala busy. Music imani panga busy. Kunjitope na kumangala pressure. Nako kunyumba happy afuna attention. Yamse congratulations muna kwatiliwa. Waisi muna uze anzanu ukukwela mladisi ya kususpense ningoli nilila. Ela kuchilo na manenenze kukufela. Nanga weho waisu na kambe. Aleza ni chane suna kambe. Oh my gosh, I am so seputina. Oh my God, your minisaka got the winner. I tell you, say love no balance. Yeah, me say love no balance. Yeah, me say love no balance. Unga fe kona annoyance. I tell you, say love no balance. Patrick Condi no balance. Yeah, me say love no balance. Unga fe kona annoyance. Yeah, yeah.
I'm telling you.
A lovely welcome back to our viewers. You're still watching your favorite show, which is Funky Friday, on your number one TV of choice, which is Movie TV. You can just get interactive by calling the number that's scrolling on your screen, or just leaving a message on our Movie TV page, which is Ask Movie TV. We'll be able to read out your comments and we'll be able to answer your questions if you have any. Who knows, someone is going to benefit from your question. So we are still with the nice topic, which is nurturing a girl child. So we were talking about letting girls play together, or maybe letting girls work together, and our conclusion was to say, if you let your girl child work with other children or maybe other girls, you're going to interact with different types of people and talk with different types of management, and then they'll be able to adapt to different types of environment easily. So there's this other statement which is saying, make regular time to listen to your girl.
Wow.
Yeah, so how can you explain that? How can you break it down to our viewers?
You know, that reminds me the issue with me and my elder brother. You know, growing up, me, I was the younger brother and him being older. So he used, like, there are certain times maybe he didn't want to listen to. And you know what used to happen? We used to fight, like, all times.
Exactly.
But the moment that he started becoming a listener to what I'm saying, I'm telling you, we are living at peace.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the time, you know, there are those people, I'll tell you, in life where maybe they know that this child has got an answer to this, but because you just do not want to listen, you'll always be diverting.
Mm-hmm.
No, just listen.
Exactly,
so
yes.
Give the child time to explain. For example, I'm telling maybe maybe give her a chance to explain. Don't just go there. No, no, what and what and what. When the child wants to explain, to say, no, that person is just my friend. There is nothing. You don't want to listen to that. Okay? So there, you are not like nurturing the child the way it's supposed to go. You are injuring her emotions. And then, criminals and even these people, rapists, they act like angels. Or even prostitutes. You know, this is the reason why maybe prostitutes, many men, they fall for prostitutes. Because, you find a prostitute, she should greet you first. She'll even give you respect. I don't want to divert from the topic.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just an example that I'm trying to give. So even these people that, they abduct children, they rape, they become nice to them.
Okay.
They see them as angels. Oh, uncle, that person is nice. But we, who are truly nice, we're always hard on our children. So I think it's very imperative, it's essential for us parents, for those parents to do what? To listen, get time. Sometimes if you have a 1 hour chat with your child, just talk over for 10 minutes. Get to hear what is in their mind. I'm one of the person who loves listening. like to the people that I lead, I always tell them to say, explain. Because, some people, they'll have something. People have been committing suicide because, they keep things inside. You don't give them chances to explain. Let them talk. Okay. After they talk, you listen. Someone who makes good decisions is a good listener. You don't just speak your mind. You speak, if just because what and what. Explain to a child. Let her explain. If kasaka chinjira baby kapena vala mamini, asakaziwe no mami, it's wrong. But if you are trying to force a child, as a child, you are dragging a child to say, stop this, stop that, without giving them full information and proper information on why you are stopping her, that she will not stop. Okay. That's the way I used to be, like growing up. My brother would tell me to say, stop that. I'll ask him another question, and would you pose to say, why? No, just stop it. No. And then I'll make a mistake. At the end, I'll regret. After regretting, I'll tell him to say, you were the cause, because you did not explain in details to say why I should stop. You don't just tell me to say, stop. You need to go into details, explain, and let me have an understanding. And certain times, maybe a child might be stubborn. Allow them, because, when someone, maybe you are telling someone to say, stop this, and then that person stops sananvere. But certain times, they are trying by all means to understand why you are saying that.
Exactly. So I also have an addition.
Yeah.
Take more time to listen to your girl child. At least parents, you should have time with your children, have time with your girl children. Yeah. So what I have to say is that, take for instance, a child has done something wrong. You earlier mentioned of suicide. Yeah. Those are the similar situations why other girls or other young girls are committing suicide. Yeah. You find out to say the girl didn't have who to talk to.
Yeah,
she
right.
didn't, like, her female parent is always hyper. They are busy raising their voices on the girl. As a result, the girl won't have anyone to befriend at home. They won't have anyone to explain their issues or maybe problems to. So I'm urging parents to have time for their girl children. I'm urging them to at least listen to what they have to say. Let your child, for example, when a girl child does something wrong, let her be like, I have to tell this to mom. Not, but mommy ngabaishi bakatuisho for my lunch. Exactly. So I urge female parents, especially female parents, to be close to their girl children. I urge them to always have time to talk to them, ask them what they are going through. At least just share some mini things, some youthful things that are happening, like how I met your dad, in form of stories. You have to befriend your female children. Okay, so there's this statement that says, limit your daughter's exposure to social media, especially, okay, let me just say, when they are young. What do you have to say about that?
That one, there's no two way about it. Social media is bad. So that one, I wouldn't defend any girl child or anyone, especially when they are young. Social media is bad. Because, on social media, anyone can post anything. They are naked things. People, they've even reached to an extent where maybe a person in a coffee, and that it brings fear to a child.
Exactly.
You see, they post. So I think, when someone is maybe 12 or even 15 going down, let them not go on social media. You see, so that one, I think there is, on my part, I would say there is no two-way thing about it, especially someone if they are young. Social media is bad because even us sometimes we struggle with it. Certain times we even take a break on it. Say, yeah, no, this thing is destroying, and it consumes a lot of time, especially when you are at school.
Okay.
You don't get time to study and do what.
Okay, so we are coming to the end of our topic. I'm pretty sure our viewers, you've learned something very educative concerning our topic, and I'm still urging you to take part of the program by just leaving your comment on our Movie TV page, which is Ask Movie TV, or just directly calling the number that's scrolling on your screen. We'll be able to pick your call up, we'll be able to interact, and at least if you're having any questions, we'll be able to respond to them. So, sir, before you leave us, your last words.
Okay. What I would say, as a parent, you know, there are certain things you see. David, I'll take you now in the Bible now, I'll call Biblical. David was a man who was, you know, despised. You know, when you go to Timothy, the book of Timothy, Paul was telling Timothy to say, do not let anyone despise you because you are a child.
Exactly.
So certain times, maybe a child would have knowledge. Look at David. David was just a youth, a boy. But because the people there, his elder brother and even his father, they doubted him. They said, can you kill Goliath? So certain times, allow children to tell you certain things. Because you see, this is what I always emphasize. I always tell people to say, I want you to show me the real you. Because most of the people, they like pretense. This is the reason why you cannot cancel someone who is pretending. For example, someone is sick of HIV and then he's telling you to say, I've got just a headache. You give him a headache, can't see Chichan. But when someone is real and open to you, and openness, it takes you, a parent, to be nice to that child. Because at every time, but I'm not saying that you should always be smiling. You know, there are certain times, as a child, me I'm also a teacher, Sunday school teacher. There are certain times that I become harsh to children, and sometimes I become so much loving to them. To a point where whenever they see me, they'll be just calling my name. Teacher B.O.P, teacher B.O.P, because I try to balance up. So as a parent, there are certain times that you need to be serious and to be tough to your children. But there are also certain times that you need to listen. Sit them down. Say, I just want you to explore. Let's talk.
Okay, so there you have it, our viewers. I hope you've learned something very educative from our topic. So in conclusion, I'll just summarize the topic that we had for today. So we're talking about nurturing a girl child in a proper manner. So you have to let your girl be found with other girls. Let her make her own decisions. Let her take physical risks. Therefore, the child, as the child grows, they'll be able to make their own decisions and they'll be able to fight for themselves. We'll be able to at least lead a country with a lot of strong females that will be able to take us to the places that we've never been before. As a saying goes, when you educate a girl child, indeed you educate the entire nation. So we are not leaving you. I'm coming to my favorite part, which is the entertainment segment. Although, okay, me, I'm a self-contained. I am found in all areas. So we are going to the entertainment segment. So I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy. So I'm taking you there. So just tell your neighbor's neighbor, in case they didn't join us, tell them to come join us right now. Tell them to get interactive by calling the number that's scrolling on our screen, or just directly leaving your comments on our page, which is Ask Movie TV. So as we go to the entertainment segment, let's get on a short musical break just to brace ourselves up. Stay tuned.
Wonsa bafwayo kapangike batike wonsa bafwayo kabatireke wafi badali nalikemo polupato kutiro kusekano nabangebela popito kuno chikukulyo byose ufumirila polesa penao tabalangalanga meno wagayi baoyo lesecheze pali ndalama oke i5 komi embesha Mr. Diad nawai chakutiro tekenefe kwamba fanfaye mukesha kanganalirwala ukuba tondolo bamona na shimini ninabo bafuma monefe bote tinembwekeshe napo ala wafe waoyo tekwashe nokukokako olo malaini yabidishila umalifo olo kubulumu kushila chufunye foko batali bena bati bamwena mufiroto bekushimikila pala maisa mwone nako efyo mbasansa ola umulomo waoyo amafanza kumpena we want some more from unji majanamba wa ino show bekubepa twali mwene mu potential yali mesho lo futi chisungusho uli mpalo mele fwai kwa kumasho noti muziki tufwa paso chongo batupangira kumalejo so isulama tuboncha kabililo definition ya music ni message nayo nochukwimbe vintu takakabeko wiponi kubantu very influential minini na mwena mufile mawamano education iteko bakwingira mu office efe wabiriba mu office mukaba knowledge creativity nyuko mwana very wise notishimi twembono mwaisula menshi olapusheni naye naitigile ngelela so ine pano ndefiwa nokutotela baka Gai kumusumba konfuma coronavirus bonse na ituntunya tusangofe mutimu takowe vya kupita asking for job company waisala nipona zolo chaya fepola beji bekata patufilo beko mutari.
Okay, so elaborate yours is still watching so I'm talking
attention mutwe kawasela popeni mwobo topiki mune kasenda Wonsa abafwayo kapangike batite wonsa abafwayo kabatireke wafi batali nalikemo kolupato kutilo kusekano nabangebela kopito kuno chikukulyo byose ufimirila polesa penawo tabalangalanga meno wagayi baoyo lesecheze pali ndalama oke i5 komi embesha Mr. Diad naowai chakutilo tekenefe kwamba fanfaye mukesha kanga nalilwala ukuba tonjolo bamona na shiminini nabo bafuma monefe bote tinembwekeshe napo ala wafe waoyo tekweshe nokukokako olo malaini yabidishila umalifo olo kubulumu kushila chufunye foko batali bena bati bamwena mufiloto bekushimikila pala maisa mwone nako efe mbasansa ola umulomo waoyo amafans bakomplena we want some more from undi majanamba wa ino show bekubepa twali mwene mu potential yali mensholo futi chisungusho uli mpalo melefwai kwa kumasho noti music tufwa paso chongo batupangira kumalejo so isulama tuboncha kabirilo definition ya music ni message nayo nochukwimbe vintu takakabeko wifoni kubantu very influential minini na mwena mufile mawamano education iteko bakwingira mu office efe wabiriva mu office mukaba knowledge creativity nyuko mwana very wise notishimitu mbono mwaisula menshi olapusheni naye nayitirire nderera so ine pano ndefilwa nokutotela baka.
Okay, so K-Twice, is that your real name, if I may ask?
No, it's just a name.
What's your real name?
Samuel Caputo.
Samuel Caputo. What tribe is that? I found my fellow member today. You're welcome to. I'm not doing a member name.
Okay.
Welcome back. Exactly. So tell us about your stage name, K-Twice. Where did you get it from?
First of all, that K-Twice just got even a surname.
Okay.
I call it a surname. I go by the name of K-Twice Alawafia.
K-Twice Alawafia.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So K-Twice simply means I'm coming from a family of 6 children.
Okay.
And I'm a second born.
Okay.
Okay. So K, my surname is Caputo.
Okay.
So K represents Caputo. Then twice second born.
All right, that's very nice, and that's creative, I should say. So, what do you call your sound?
C-pop. I do hip-hop and Afro R&B.
Afro R&B. So, tupengo ka song kumashita hip hop na ka R&B.
Like freestyle.
Yes.
Freestyle. R&B and hip-hop.
Freestyle, yes.
Okay. For hip-hop, skate twice.
Ichakubalila ponde tashine petalanta from the day nemwini na chichire discover ukulupa bule kinshaisha pono kunyanta gafya kumpera ngakale nebona fileka ubwelelo njeleleni fyaba mumulopa ambirotera kembani nebo chabelapa chakutodela kulyabo bose bantasha mu street konvuma konse konjikala bambike twice bambi batilala gwafya tachabe changu kalibe taula pisha balumbe batote ni fishi watita kati chimwela cheno pano ngashila afika
Wakamba bakuyeka. Muri bakuyeka. Muri bakota eh?
No. Deep Jolly from Mununga. Province.
Exactly. Okay, so what part of Zambia do you represent? Mununga Lokula, is it?
Mununga is just Mununga.
Oh, mwakano uko mwikada?
No, area. An area of Majo. Even if I make it,
exactly.
I'll go back there, you know what I mean? Then I'll be representing those people because that's where I'm going up.
Thank you. So, for how long have you done your music?
Started music in I came in Lusaka 2011. Yeah, I wasn't even aware that I can do music now. I mean, can back to music.
Okay.
So I came in 2011. Then my big brother, they're just two like me. I funded him. He was already into music.
No,
so
nice.
I got inspired by him.
Then you started doing your own music.
Music. Now I was in school. I was in grade 7.
Alright.
Yeah, grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, grade 12. So I started music because Shalandad na bila 2011. Michael Paira. Kaya kulema that time I wasn't even serious. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know what it takes. What it takes to being an artist. What. So I started music seriously from 2015.
Okay, so how has been the response from your fans? How have people welcomed to music?
No, the response is good.
It's really good.
The response is good because what I do is every time when I release a new song, I don't give to people that knows. You know what I mean? Because abantu abanishimanga na wapera song hapa. It's not that easy. Kulanjira popular tafika mfika wenu. Kwa njashwa kwimba. Bandi baja boy the panga song sense then ngabafuma pale bambaja guys are chusha. So when I release a new I give to promoters.
Okay.
I give now pay my promoters then they will post now mwisho visit on social media. Then I will give them then I'm gonna comment my way. So
exactly. So what song are you promoting?
Right now I've got a new song. It's called The Interview. Yeah. The interview just more like an introduction. Yeah.
So this year, which may plan like been up to?
This year, about the Papisha.
Okay, so let's talk about your video, the video that we just played here. So what's behind the song?
Okay, the title of the song is called Reality. Okay. The time I did this song, there were a lot of my issues are coronavirus. So that time of my issues are coronavirus. Was about abantu majobu yalepwa, bambye majobu tabari yasanga, kwa tima company na visa due to coronavirus. You know what I mean? So I did that song. There was just a small part just talking about me, and it's all about reality. It's all about reality. So just vibing in reality of life.
So my issue to in face of video in because like we can see background could red shiny.
It's a showroom video.
Showroom.
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 It's a freestyle. You know what I mean? Try to have a penny for one place.
Okay, so how was it working? That other. Okay, so how was it working from the showroom, or you just wanted to do that? Ni song in if you had in get mood to the showroom.
I won't lie. What made me to do a video in showroom? It's financially muscle.
Oh, okay.
It's financially muscle. A showroom, it's one place, you know what I mean? It's one place, so it didn't cost me that much. Just for video about you, post.
Okay, so have you been signed under any musical label?
No.
You wish to be signed under one?
Someone.
Okay, so ni samwinga set up. Ngawami let's KMP, Calendar Music Promotion, Nexus, then New Age, then Headphone Music here, then J-Rocks.
Oh,
Namjerayo. Ain't.
No, you know. I would say any.
Any?
Why? Like now, the one challenge that I have is financial mass. You know what I mean? There's a lot to do in music. That's why people they do keep on blaming. There's a lot in music industry. Starting from studio, you know what I mean? Starting from studio, promotion, when it comes to my video, watch. So to any record label, but as long as it's not enough here,
Very pampa.
to conquer like when you asked, I said somehow, you know what I mean. So why not so? I'm able sometimes. Bala pango muntu kuba limited ni febale fire. I mean kuba limit much ni febale fire. Choke ifuto febale tefia so. Ona. Oyenje uyo muntu yo shi can explain what I mean.
So mnefa fo kuba fe free modek.
Le bonga yansa inedi yonse.
So there are people out there that want to be like you. If I want to for kubanga imwe bala mikumbo. So what are your words to them and what are your last words for your fans?
My last words for my fans, expect a lot.
Exactly.
It's never too late. Only 2 months kashere kwa kakene, we can make it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Expect a lot. More videos, more collaborations, and more videos, more collaborations, audios. Yeah, and my last words, although I haven't yet made it, you know what I mean, but nalikwata kwa wakwe bati patience. You know what I mean? Patience. My last way is to do patience. Music ta kwa tomuti. You know what I mean? Okay, balanda chukwa liwo muti. Why I've said that? Why? I did a song in 2015 with who's Mr. Nyopole. Okay, that song didn't even go that viral. I should have mu area na rekala.
Exactly.
Then kumbisha ishiwe na baitwereko. But I managed the first smartphone that I used. It was given to me by a person. Alifua mbike vesi. Munimbo yako. You know what I mean? Nalidapo utuma zari, utuma 50, ndefo wakamba mwimbeko. And Ndama tashkwete problem, but that shows that now quite a future.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Now quite a future. But shawamfisha pomuchi, tupali na songo kwa ya. So patience. Umuchi wakamba tu sanga fe muri mwamone. Then ngawa wawombesha fe, then you make it. You even be proud of your success. Naliwombesha. Then if
okay, so there you have it, our viewers. We were talking to our very own Mr. K twice. Now, that's ngore for patience. Music there, what a bomb to you won't say. So exactly. So we are still going on for a little bit longer. So we just get on a short musical performance. Stay tuned, don't move.
Nalitema kolupato kutilo kusekano Navangebela popito kuno chikukulyo Jose ufimilila pole safenao Tabalangalanga meno wagaiba oyo Jese palindala maoke I5 Komi embesha Mr. Die Art Na wai chakutilo tekenefe kwamba fine Mukesha kanga nalirwala Ukuba tonjolo wamona na shimini ninawo Wafuma monefe wote chine mbwekese napo Ala wafe wao yote kwa shena kukokako Olo malaini ya bidishila umarifo Olo kumulumu kushila chufunye foko Batali bena bati wa mwena mufiroto Bekushimikila pala maisa mwone nako Efe mbasansa ula umulumu waoyo Ama fans wa complain we want some more From unji majanamba wa ino show Bekubepa twali mwene mu potential Yali mensho lo futi chisungusho Uli mpalu mele fwai kwa kumasho Noti muziki tufwa paso Songo watupangira kumalejo So isulama tuboncha kabirilo Definition ya music ni message nayo Nochukwimbe vintu tekakabeko Wipo ni kubantu very influential Mini nina mwena mufile mawamano Education itekoba kwingira mu office Efe wabiriva mu office mukaba knowledge Creativity nyuko mwana very wise Notishimitwe mbono mwa islamenshi Rapusheni naye na ichilile ndelela So ine pano ndefilo no kutotela Baskali sit down in ndondolole So don't give up una fwebo tuala pisha Wakaigai kumusumbo konfuma Coronavirus bonze na ituntunya Tusangofe mujimu utakowe vya kuchita Asking for job company waisala Niponazo
Yeah. It's your boy B.O.P. This one for my mama. Yeah. Now call me. Wana wasiranda.
Okay, so a lovely and a warm welcome back to our viewers. You're still watching your favorite show, which is Funky Friday, on your #1 TV of choice, which is Movie TV. So I have this man who has just joined me again. He came as our guest. Now he's coming back as a musician. Yeah, welcome, Mr. B.O.P. Is it?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't say because I've been here before, so
Yeah.
it's just the switch now.
Exactly,
The
that's a
artist
switch.
period now. Thing,
Yeah, so as you can see, no 99 joke. Musician.
Don't be afraid to live on our kwalesa. Waivala kwati timwe muna ni punzisa. Elo neze wa vitala neze kumifusisa. Mama, you my hero, you are my lifer. You are everything that I need. Mama, you my hero, you are my lifer. You are everything that I need. If I had a chance to choose another mother, choose you again and again. If I had a chance to choose another mother, would choose you again and again. Flashback, let me take you to the ghetto. Matimuba kumbukila make fiska make sojo. Adadebana make fosa make Jenny. Rest in peace make mwasa make Benny. Cheche chianu mama yenze ni fedisa. Mweze kuikondesesa kubantu si mwenzo bisa. Proud member to the day you got your visa. Hapa muna dachi mupingo wa makono. Nibankala ni pembela mbuye Yesu wa midali. Semi so sisemu kwesa mukalila azibise. Vitu vemu pitamo vimani kalipisa. I hope one day mafuto yose yazad bisa. Nichaye witness, big smile on your face. Gatini masoka, I break that case. No wonder ni pembela pali Yesu ni indila. For a better future no tumpa winga ni mbila. Nifuna mukapa peko mwana wa mwana wanga. Akapunde gogo ni peniko chimbanga. I pray for more life if I taipa sa blackie. I see breakthrough cities sangala sitaki. The devil's like a chicken timusi wanwa machiki. He's a hard knock monga buma olo briki. Dimwe tell so mami let me testify. Dale tankuku with the band, let's fly. You my hero, you are my lifer. You are everything that I need. Mama, you my hero, you are my lifer. You are everything that I need. If I had a chance to choose another mother, choose you again and again. If I had a chance to choose another mother, would choose you again and again. B.O.P. Okay. Oh. Okay. When you feel sick, you should seek God first. Osatamangila doubting, no mufaka pa last. Vela mau yake, osamvela chikonko. Stop acting, sindi wekene konko. Madozi ya kavalika, yenango ya volika. No need to explain in nkani ozivika. Venango babadwe elo, vena tashika. Vena nemi sozi, venango vichitika. All my battles, ni masiila molongo. Sin is dirty, monga kalukongo. The life that I live is his, not mine. The grace wanna bury me, monga nemo mine. They can't touch me like electric line. Didine kambayu mumonga chafu zankalamba. Vindu vikavuta, just pray and try. Don't be hard on yourself. Fosa konda fonsa why. Same pen, different problem. Mavuto ya siyama, chikonko ni chimozi. Never lose hope, umoyo ukazanda. Never lose hope, umoyo ukazanda. Same pen, different problem. Mavuto ya siyama, chikonko ni chimozi. Never lose hope, umoyo ukazanda. Never lose hope, umoyo ukazanda. It's okay, you can call me a cynic. Sindine okwana nifone kako clinic. I love being real, monga zuba na nyenyezi. Stop being fake, monga soundi ya mbezi. The pen is real, bad God is powerful. The devil's after me, so I gotta be prayerful. My life is on the line, monga ni phone call. Koma ni magwesa monga simbindine akso. Misozi zima wela na kuyenda monga mvura. Nina leko lila, apa nina kula. Yesu alinchad monga phone kumalaiti. I believe I can fly, monga ndeke olokaiti. Mavuto ni mashoka monga sisindine pemo. Mudane ni kido kidogo timu bully like a plem. Jati ni mukolo, he must be ashamed. The behavior ngani popi, he must be chandy. Same pen, different problem. Mavuto ya siyana, chikonko ni chimozi. Never lose hope, umoyo ukazanda. Never lose hope, umoyo ukazanda. Same pen, different problem. Mavuto ya siyana, chikonko ni chimozi. Never lose hope, umoyo ukazanda. Never lose hope, umoyo ukazanda. I am still praying vula sisi yoloka. Pambo zanisilila nifuna kukomoka. People around me vani uza vobowoka. They say ninalakwa iwe sina sokoloka. Wife unodisa monga nyonyi monchisa. Uza yondoloka, pressure kuchisa. Nikuti imwe fokofuni paseni inkaleji. Pa vintu va uzende mufaka pona college. Same pen, different problem. Mavuto ya siyana, chikonko ni chimozi. Never lose hope, umoyo ukazanda. Never lose hope, umoyo ukazanda. Same pen, different problem. Mavuto ya siyana, chikonko ni chimozi. Never lose hope, umoyo ukazanda. Never lose hope, umoyo ukazanda. Philippians 4 and verse 6. Be anxious for nothing but in everything by prayer and supplication. Yeah. Let's go. You feel crashed like a car in an accident. You had a good vision once of unongala president. Now it feels like hell is your residence. The pressure of life in Akuchosamona confidence. Tears in your eyes just like a little baby. Looking death in the eye saying I am ready. I'm tired of living, I wanna be daddy. Kumtima kulifaya kuya kachimbilimbili. You have been bitter monga wajambilimbili. Heroes shed no tears, no retreat, no surrender. Umoyonga waboka ufunika komenda. Prayer is the key, it's the door, it's blessing. Favor will locate you. Olo wabisama, just wait and see. One day uzasawa. Chosapo ukali osakonda kifukushi. Matempa sometimes nayo yaliko foolish. There is no denial. Don't.
The intense air raids continued, and all the essential life